Before this video starts, I just want to remind people, do not be toxic to any individual that appears in this video and in the previous videos. And I want to apologize in advance if I said anything that offensive to anyone in the previous video and also in these videos as well. I may not realize it, but it may offense to anyone, so I want to apologize in advance. What I'm going to talk about is related to the team play, so I don't want anyone to be toxic to each others. So yeah guys, let's start the videos. Hi guys, my name is iPhong. Let's start with what is Pump Up Games first. Pump Up Games is a dancing game which has 5 panels or 10 panels at the bottoms, and the game was made by a Korean company which is Andamiros. And there's 3 types of gameplays for this game, which is solo single gameplay, solo double gameplays, and what you're about to see in these videos is co-op gameplays. In the previous videos, you see how me and other contestants did on solo gameplays on singles and doubles. Now what you're about to see is co-op play. Co-op play is a type of gameplay that requires 2 or more people to be able to execute the co-op chart. At least one person needs to have an AM pass, which is the card that you need to play Pump Up Games to be able to co-op plays. I have one over here, but don't worry about if you don't have the latest version of the AM pass. You can also use the older AM pass, which is you can transfer data on the website ampass.net, which is you can search it on either on Google or you can directly type it on the browsers. Let's start with the rules of the final audition episode 1 tournaments. You must play the latest version of Pump Up Games, which is Pump Up Phoenix. You don't play any of the older versions of Pump Up games, as the score systems are totally different. Pump Up Phoenix focus on accuracies, and the highest score that you can get is 1 million, while older Pump Up games only focus on combos, and the score that you can get is totally higher than 1 million. So I would suggest you do not play Pump Up Double X, don't play Pump Up Prime 1 or Prime 2, do not play Pump Up Fiesta 1, Fiesta EX, Fiesta 2, do not play all the Pump Up games. You need to play the latest Pump Up games, which is Pump Up Phoenix. In the co-op division, you need to form a teams of 2. You can also form a teams of 3. You can name your team whatever you want, but please be family friendly. Do not name the team as something inappropriate. Before the tournament day on the 20th of July, I asked Ashnikko and Rom if they want to be in the team, and they say yes, and we decided on the team name as Mochi the Cube. However, on the tournament day, the 20th of July, Rom didn't make it on the whole the final audition episode 1 tournaments. He did not make it on the 21st of July, the day 2 of the tournaments as well. So Mochi the Cubes only have 2 members, which is Ashnikko and me, iPhong. So guys, do not be toxic to Rom. He may be busy on something on the tournaments day. I don't know the reason why he didn't make it, but he may be busy on something. So please do not be toxic to him. The judge selections only focus on Co-opx2, which you need 2 people to be able to execute those charts. You cannot execute those charts with only 1 person. Before the qualifier round, each team can warm up 1 co-op chart, then they can focus on 2 charts that randomly generated on the tournament's host PC. There is no ban picks on the qualifier round. After the warm-ups, all teams have to play Violet Perfume Co-opx2 and Psycho Sports Co-opx2. All teams start first, but before the qualifier, let's check how Ashnikko and I did on the warm-up.
Can indeed co-op warm-up.
Oh, we get a warm-up?
Yeah,
we get to do freelance? Okay.
Yeah, we get a warm-up.
Sick. Yeah, let's do Kennedy.
Alright.
Let's do Gargoyle Full.
Oh my god. Where is it? It's supposed to say that it's banned.
Yeah, it's not even on the list.
No, but we put it specifically here that Gargoyle Full's banned. Alright, looks like they're warming up on You Again, My Love. Looks like they're playing Versus. Pretty calm. 8 notes. Getting the feel for the pads. So even though both of these players have already played on these pads, playing co-op is different, right? Because you have transitions and you are going to be letting go of the bar. So you do want to get a feel for that.
That's the thing with co-op is like you're playing singles but also doubles simultaneously. So a lot of these charts, well, every chart, there's not a lot. All these charts have transitions to where it's easy for players to go from the left side to the right side. But there are some charts higher up that they're not so easy, and in fact they're quite hard. Where there's a lot of times you don't even need to do transitions. You just go, you have one player go all the way to the right side of the pad, and then the other one uses pretty much the rest of the pads.
You're looking really good for this warm-up. Is that a PG?
The swag.
Giga Chad. Oh my god, the loading screen.
I was like, is the song gonna end?
Yep, that's
Absolutely perfect!
Although there is no band picks on the qualifier rounds of the Co-op divisions, your game I love Co-opx2, Campanella Co-opx2, Moments Day Co-opx2, Adrenaline Blaster Co-opx2, Removal Dix Co-opx2, and Gogoy Full Song Co-opx2 are banned from the tournaments. Alright, let's see how Ashnikko and I did on Violet's Perfume Co-opx2.
one pump. See how they do here?
Sunny.
Wow, we get to hear this song again.
How do we get this song?
Huh?
I like how we got this song earlier in the lowers, and now it's the prelim song.
Gunshots.
Dang.
Run away with me. Okay.
Oh, that was good. So things about co-op too, there's a lot of patterns where you're like kind of in the middle, where there's a lot of like, I guess you could call them like baits, where you think you're gonna go a full transition across, but then you kind of do like a back step, but then you go into a transition. And those patterns are kind of hard if you're not used to it at all.
Okay. We got one on the holds and one hitting barrels. Switch. Wow, really good. See, that PG, one good.
Absolutely perfect!
Very good performance.
On the final audition episode 1 tournament live stream, they only show the team names on the clips. They don't show who are the members on the teams on the clips. So I'm gonna need to edit those clips out as well. Let's see how Ashnikko and I did on Chico's post Co-opx2.
Alright, so looking at the card, we see a double S plus. 988. Wow. Alright, let's see how this one goes. This one is a tier 3.
It is a 3.
This one is going to have slightly more aggressive transitions and harder patterns. So I'm not sure if the mics are picking it up, but they are stepping pretty hard to make sure they stay within rhythm with each other. That's usually a tactic some people use, just so that way both players are staying in sync. Nice catch. Wow, this is going
I'm
on.
kind of mesmerized.
Wow. Very, very good.
All right. Wow.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
I wonder who's following up for that.
I'm not nervous.
So yeah, Ashnikko and I finished the qualifier round. The next team will do all the warm-up and the qualifier rounds. Is the paratroopers, and the members of that teams are actually the two commentators, Koopah and Tenshi. So they have to swap the commentators, and the person from now on who commentates the Co-opx2 divisions is jkwonn. Let's see how Koopah and Tenshi did the warm-ups before the qualifiers.
Okay, so I think this is working. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna be the new commentator because these guys have to compete in this tournament. But you know, good luck to them.
New team, online matching, co-op play.
Let's see. Now I think this is Koopah and Tenshi up on board. Oh, thanks for tuning in, Cell. Yes. Hello, indeed. Now, normally I wouldn't commentate, but unfortunately they requested me to commentate, so, you know, it's not great, but good luck to them in any case. So I guess they're going to warm up with Super Fantasy, and then they're going to do the whole Violet Perfume and then Seiko's Post stuff. Oh, hello, thank you for also tuning in. Snake emoji, yes, indeed, snake. Hope y'all are having a good time so far. It's been an exciting day so far with lower division and now co-op division. Okay, I'm actually kind of curious. So, let me see here. I'm trying to like see their height differentiation. I know Blake is taller, but by how much? Okay, so it's interesting. Blake's going to take the red side and Koopah's going to take the blue side. I wasn't really like paying attention too much to the Violet Perfume and Seiko's Post, but I think blue does tend to go more in front in those particular charts. So we'll see how it goes. It seems like Blake is opting to also... Oh, he's using bar. Okay. So they're both using bar except for like the transitions, which makes sense. Okay. So it's mostly just warm-up now. Pretty chill. One break there, but you know, this chart performance does not matter right now. Let's see here. I'm just gonna take a look at that shoe. Okay, so this is actually, that might be also why there's like a couple misses here and there. I forgot what the AB was, but we'll check on the result screen later. Yeah. One other interesting thing is that, okay, so it looks like Blake is wearing some kind of sock shoe, or I'm not sure if it's Skinner's or socks, but it's something pretty thin. Koopah's wearing shoes, so the only danger that could potentially happen is if Koopah accidentally steps on Blake, that could cause some pain. So hopefully they don't have too much injury for that. Yes. They got a good handle on the ending though, couple bads, but pretty good combo overall. Okay, they're having a good time. Okay, cool. Let's see their AV. 550. Yeah. The previous team did 500. 500 seems pretty reasonable for like Violet, like co-ops in general, unless it's very singles focused. So we'll see if they tone it down or if they keep it. We'll see.
I want to talk about Super Fantasy Co-opx2 a little bit. Besides the ending gimmicks when the long note suddenly disappears and then reappears on the camera sound effect of the song. In the past, before the latest version of Pump Me Up games, which is the Pump Me Up Phoenix, there's a lot of notes suddenly pops up in the middle of the songs on the camera sound effect of the songs as well. It fits to the music, but it's unfriendly for those who are new on co-op plays to read. So on the latest version of Pump Me Up game, which is Pump Me Up Phoenix, the gimmicks in the middle of the songs are totally wiped. And so what's on left on Super Fantasy Co-opx2 is the ending gimmicks on a long note on the camera, the sound effect of the songs. Koopah and Tenshi finished their warm-up, so let's see how they did on Violet Perfume Co-opx2.
For Violet Perfume, it's not too intense. It's mostly, there's like a couple transitions. Like it's mostly like straightforward, just go to the other side transition. Maybe a little fake out transition before going to the other side. Overall, it's a pretty tame chart, so I think a lot of it is just going to be just feeling it out. It's going to... what was it? Yeah, okay. Let's take a look. A lot of this song is mostly just like, the person is just on their side, just sort of chilling, doing those eighth notes. Couple transitions, not too bad, and then the ending is where it probably gets a bit heavier with the transitions, but it's a pretty chill song. Also, the song is good, so yeah. So we'll see how they do with the AV on this one. Yeah, I am kind of curious. It's gonna be tough. They did pick up a couple of crates, so that might, if they're aiming for like first seed in the qualifiers, that might be tricky, but we'll see. Yeah, those are probably Soxon, so you know, watch out, Koopah. Don't step on that shit. One bad, but still doing pretty well so far. This will probably not secure them for first place because the other team did a really good job of accuracy, but they can still get a pretty high ranking on the qualifiers. A couple of cross the pad action, then just mirror that for Blake's side or Tenshi's side. Okay, now the transitions are getting a bit tougher, but you know, it's all in good fun. Couple of fake outs there. Ooh, they got that really well. It looked like the movement wasn't unsure, but they were able to combo that, so that was good. Okay, good shit, good shit.
Wow!
Okay,
You're
986,
awesome!
251,
Wow!
1
New
bad,
record!
2 miss, 22 grades, so
Over!
I think it's just feeling it out here.
The majority of transitions in Co-opx2 are side step, side twist, and the walk, which is side twist but only for arrows. So instead, people can also execute the walk by walking to the other side. So for those who wants to play Co-opx2, really needs to learn how to read the colors well, and change size really well, and learn how to do the patterns really well. So yeah, let's see how Koopah and Tenshi did on Sequels Post Co-opx2.
Okay, they're sticking with 570. That's going to be interesting, especially for like, especially for that one half double sections where they keep having to keep alternating with each other, like with the candles or some shit. Hopefully they don't collide into each other. A little bit of balance on the jumps, but they're recovering really nicely. And this part is totally good. 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 Okay, they got a good grasp on it. Okay, they recovered pretty well. That's good. Now they get like a chill part before this next part where it's just like they're gonna have to alternate and just make sure they don't collide into each other as they do the half doubles. Got that first transition done. Oh, and slight collision. Yeah, it's a lot of alternating back and forth across the pad. It's very tricky. And there was a little bit of a fake out there, because now it's not half doubles anymore, it's just like straight across the pad. And they got the ending. So overall, a very solid performance. Couple of balance issues and collisions in the half doubles, but overall we're able to execute pretty well.
Great job.
98307.
Game over.
Yeah, they read fast. Yo, I cannot read that fast. That is way too fast for me.
After Koopah and Tenshi finished their qualifying round, the next team didn't do the warm-up, which is okay because warm-ups is optional. It's okay for the next team to get straight into the qualifying round. And the next team is Toast Kids, and the two members in that teams are Dagby and Amanda Toast. Let's see how they did on Violet Perfume Co-opx2.
Hands up, y'all. Post that bread. Wow, those are really good fucking rhymes. Shit. Oh, they're going right for it. Okay, that's exciting. Okay, so these are probably very seasoned co-op players. That's exciting.
Yeah, so it looks like they're not going to take a warm-up. Or I guess use this as their warm-up.
That's a power move right there. They are ready to kill. That's exciting. Oh yeah, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for toasting the post. One great, but still overall, very good accuracy. A couple balance trip-ups, but they were still able to hold combos, so that's pretty good. Got a couple grades as a result, but still very high accuracy so far. Wow, we have a lot of new first-time chats.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. Again, we just started the co-op division, so all the teams right now are going through their preliminary round, which will define where they are seated.
Oh shit, final run. Let's go. They're holding on to a very strong combo. But can they keep it? Ooh!
Nice. Got
The full combo! Excellent movement to secure the full combo.
You're on
988, 978. One good.
new record!
Very good score.
Thank you for tuning in to send praises to Amanda. Keep sending those praises.
We're good.
The final audition episode 1 tournament didn't have a male division and female division separately because there's a very few female premier players play the games on the tournaments. But it's nice to see one join the Co-opx2 divisions. So let's see how Team Toast Kids, Amanda Toast and Dagby did on Siko's post Co-opx2.
I don't actually know if this is true, but that's what someone told me. Let's not drink it in any
If
case.
that's the case, there's someone out there that enjoys Windows.
I mean, they did the Tide Pod challenge a long time ago. Oh, they're starting. Okay, cool. 3, 2, 1, yeah, okay.
They're just going right into it. They're feeling it.
But yeah, please don't drink Windex. I am also noticing Amanda Toast is using kind of a thinner shoe.
Yeah.
So that might explain, like, it might be more susceptible to slipperiness.
It looks like she is wearing the Fit Kicks.
Ah, yeah. Gotcha.
A lot of pump players used to wear that back in the day.
Interesting.
But now a lot of more people have moved on to either shoes like the Nike Freeze or Skinners.
Yeah.
Some players use.
And they're still boasting like an impressive combo right now.
They're doing really good.
I'm really curious how they're going to execute the half double shit.
It's coming up. Here we go. Clean transition. Another one.
Ooh. Ooh, that is so clean.
Very clean. Picking up a grade here and there, but they're both looking pretty stable. Once they get out of this, should be good to go.
Oh, that didn't fake them out. They got that transition well.
A little bit of adjustment, but still really good. Oh,
I didn't see what caused that miss, but overall, this is going to be a square to beat for the other players.
yep. Very good. Very, very good.
Nine eight nine 582. Very impressive.
Wow! New
Only
record!
one miss. But solid combo overall.
Everyone do not do the tripod challenge or drink any spray liquid. This is really dangerous. It's a one-way ticket to hell or heaven. I don't want anyone to get hurt. After Amanda Toast and Darby finished their qualifiers, the next team also didn't do warm-up, which is okay because warm-up is optional. The next team we do the qualifier is Team 805, and it's a team of 3, and the members are Pay to Win, Chips Uwu, and P-Dog. However, the Co-opx2 divisions only requires 2 people to execute the Co-opx2 chart. So the people who did the qualifier rounds in Team 805 are Pay to Win and Chips Uwu. So let's see how Pay to Win and Chips Uwu did on Violet Perfume Co-opx2.
Alright, looks like Team 805 here is gonna go right into it. Got some hype in the spectator area. Chips Uwu and Pay to Win. Okay, that's Pay to Win.
Oh, okay, cool.
Got some fans in the spectator.
We would show the signs, but unfortunately not, so you'll have to check them out later. Oh, you can kind of see it in the preview. But yeah, these are also people opting to not do the warm-up and just go for the kill. So that's exciting. Oh, good call. Thank you. Solid performance so far. Still keeping up with that full combo. That's my bad. But it's still a good performance. Yeah.
Commentator's curse.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, thank you for attending the tournament. And great job on getting second place. That was very impressive to watch.
Thank you for participating, Goggles. It was and I enjoyed watching your rounds and everybody's as well. You know, I do hope that we see everybody again in the next one and maybe even more.
Ooh, let's check out this ending. How are they going to do?
Looking solid. At the ending.
One miss, one bad, but
That's at the end.
overall, very good.
Very good.
In the second half, they got a lot of combo on that.
Wow!
989209.
Wow!
Oh, wow.
Record!
So what's really interesting here is that they did break a couple times, but they actually beat Toast Kids in accuracy, ever so slightly. This game used to be about combo scoring.
Although the contestant cannot hear anything what the commentator said, the curse still happens. So let's see how Tipsowo and Pay to Win did on Sicko Sports Co-opx2.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1, pump.
Yeah, the center has been pressed.
I think what I like about co-op is that it's so completely different compared to our usual tournaments that we have, like singles and doubles.
Yeah.
This, you know, again, as you can see, right, we have 2 players, but there are other charts that involve 3, 4, even up to 5 players. So this makes the game a lot more fun in that aspect. So, you know, if this is your first time seeing co-op and it looks very interesting to you, you know, give it a try. You know, grab a friend, couple of friends.
And feel free to ask questions. There's no difficulty listed on the co-ops themselves, but like a lot of people have created tier lists. But in any case, they've maintained really good combos so far. Good handle on the half double jumps there.
Alright. So we now hit our holds, and then we're gonna hit the middle 6 portion. It's usually the toughest part, and then getting out is the next one. So let's see.
If you don't know where you're supposed to go, you will end up colliding in this section, and it's very tricky. Especially for the person going in front.
Keeping it steady. Nice. We got out of that. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got it.
Ooh, this is going to be the score to beat. That's
Nice.
oh, full combo. Got a couple of goods in there, so I'm kind of curious how that will affect the 995444. Very impressive. That puts them in second place for the qualifier so far. Exciting. Overall, really good accuracy on that front too. Only 12 grades and 2 goods.
Tipsowo and Pay to Win did really good jobs, but how about the next team? The next team is Taekwondo, and that team has 3 members, which are Gronia, DammitKevin, and jkwonn. Again, the Co-opx2 divisions only allowed the 2 people to play Co-opx2. So jkwonn and DammitKevin play the qualifier round. And yes, they did do the warm-up. So let's see how jkwonn and DammitKevin did the warm-up.
I don't know where you are, but I hope you're enjoying the tournament right now. What? Oh, that shit.
So it looks like they're
Oh, this is great.
playing
Mental
a
Rider.
4-player co-op.
This is a co-op that you can play with 2 players, though.
It looks like they're gonna manipulate it a bit.
As long as you stay on your own side, you can just play this with 2 players. It's great. So you can claim you got a 4-player co-op with just 2 people.
So there will be some charts where you can play with 2 players, as long as you stay on your side. Obviously, you're, you know, if you don't have the required amount of people, you won't know the full experience of the co-op. But if you are grinding for like the title or the scores, you know, this is one way to be able to do it. If you don't have enough members in your community, if you enjoy co-op.
Actually, okay, so that actually brings up an interesting point. If you somehow pull Headless Chicken co-op or Club Night co-op in this tournament, can one person just do it by themselves?
It's not in the rules, so I mean.
Theoretically it allowed? Okay. So that could be a strata that gets pulled. Because it might be easier to do it with just one person. Well, Club Night, I don't know about Club Night, but Headless Chicken maybe. I don't know. Depends on y'all. Yeah, for
They
this
weren't expecting that.
for this one, you gotta make sure you go down on your hand. That's the only way you can do 2 players on this one. But you know, it's still good.
Game over.
There are 4 types of co-op plays. The Co-opx2 requires 2 people to play Co-opx2. Co-opx3 requires 3 people to play Co-opx3. Co-opx4 requires 4 people to play Co-opx4. And Co-opx5 requires 5 people to play Co-opx5. However, not everyone be able to find enough co-op partners to play Co-opx4 and Co-opx5. So instead, people can play Co-opx4 with only 2 people, and maybe can play Co-opx5 with 4 people instead. Mental Rider Co-opx4 is the easiest Co-opx4 that can be played with only 2 peoples. It also requires at the end of the chart, people knows how to slap the pass with their hands. DammitKevin and jkwonn finished their warm-up, so let's see how they did on Violet Perfume Co-opx2.
It's very exciting to see, and it seems like everyone's super friendly, which is great.
Yeah.
No haters. Not yet, at least.
I know you're more used to seeing everybody with the NCWO shirt walking around.
Yeah, you might see a couple of those tomorrow, but yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow is a slightly different story because we do have the uppers division. So we got some high-level gameplay, including me and John Tran here. We're both
Yeah.
competing in uppers tomorrow.
3, 2, 1.
Going in on their first preliminary song.
This is gonna be interesting. They got a 997 on this song already. I don't know if it's the same exact combination of people, but they at least know this shit. One great, but overall still pretty good performance overall, pretty chill. I'm really curious where they're going to end up in the rankings.
hits so far. Got through the break. Gonna start to ramp up from here.
This is gonna be exciting. Alright.
So we got our single player moving across the path. Then we're gonna switch.
Now we got the mirrored version.
And then we're gonna go into the final section here. Oh, nice save. He tripped up, but he was able to steal the arrow.
Couple grades, but
Nice.
very nice save. Very nice recovery.
Good recovery.
I am wondering if the pads are a bit slippery. But, you know, they got the Windex on hand. It's all good.
Absolutely perfect!
996212.
As the commentator said, the commentators joined the upper divisions of the final audition episode 1 tournaments. So if you want to see it, there's a link in the description down below. Let's see how DammitKevin and jkwonn did on Seagull's Post Co-opx2.
Oh, and another really high personal best for Seiko's post. 2, 1, huh. But even with the slipperiness, currently they're second on Violet Perfume right now, so they're still have a good seeding so far. We'll see how they do on Seiko's post. Good jump so far. Okay, and now they're just doing it again.
Ooh, picking up the pad there.
That's okay, still pretty early.
Okay, here we go. Got the holds, and then we're gonna get to the middle six.
They're in a really good position for second in the qualifiers right now, so we'll see where it ends up. First one done.
Okay, good transitions.
Very clean.
See if they can get out of it.
Ooh,
Nice.
very good save. Very good save.
Yeah, that's a trip up because you're going from the middle and then you're going across the path. It's a good performance. I think only one bad. Yep.
Wow.
Very, very good.
That will probably put them in second for the overall ranking. 995913. Very solid.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like that puts them on second seed. Very good job. So it looks like this puts this seeding. Okay, we're gonna be filling that out right now.
There was one more team, which is team a couple of beginner, and that team had 2 members, Himosidorin and Pink Cloud. However, because Pink Cloud didn't arrive at Factory T-Ball on Tournament's Day on 20th July, team a couple of beginner was disqualified out the qualifier round of Co-op division. Pink Cloud was also the person who was disqualified out the qualifier round of lower divisions of the final audition episode 1 tournaments as well. I don't know the reason why that person didn't arrive at Factory T-Ball. Maybe Himosidorin knows. I think that person may be busy on something, so audience, do not be toxic to Pink Cloud. Let's fast forward to the next round. Because Team Bochi the Kill, which is Ashnikko and I, had the highest scores on the qualifier round, we can skip the first round and just focus on the second round. While Team Parachupa, which is Koopah and Tenshi, and Team Toskit, which is Dagby and Amanda Toast, had the least score on the qualifier round, while Team a couple of beginner was disqualified out of the qualifier round. Those 2 teams has to face each other on the first round. While Team 805, which is Play to Win and Chipsuwu, and the Team Taekwondo, which is DammitKevin and jkwonn, also skipped the first round and had to face each other for the second round. Let's talk about the rules of the next round, and yes, there are winner bracket and loser bracket. The score addition rules is no longer applied for the next round. The next round only applies the best of 3 rules, where the tournament's host will gather 2 teams together for 3 picks and 2 bans. The tournament's host PCs will generate randomly 5 Co-opx2 charts, and each team can only ban 1 chart to finalize the 3 picks. And one team who score or hires the first 2 picks wins. Let's fast forward on the first round when Team Parachupa reaches Koopah and Tenshi versus Team Toskit, which is Dabi and Amanda Toast. Because Team Parachupa reaches Koopah and Tenshi score hires on the first 2 picks, they advance to the next round, while Team Toskit, which is Dabi and Amanda Toast, had to go down to the loser bracket. Fast forward on the second round, while Team Taekwondo, which is DammitKevin and jkwonn, versus Team 805, which is Pay to Win and Chipsowu. And because Team Taekwondo score or hires on the first 2 picks, so Team 805 had to go down to the loser brackets, where they had to face Team Toskit, which is Amanda Toast and Dagby, while Team Taekwondo move on to the third round. Let's go back to the second round. As I said earlier, because Team Bochi the Cube, which is Ashnikko and I, had the highest score on the qualifier round, we skipped the first round and only focused on the second round. After Team Parachupas, which is Koopah and Tenshi, won the first round, they have to face us. I totally forgot what songs both teams had to ban on the second round. I only remember the picks, which are Moon Co-opx2, Eyes of Death Co-opx2, and Tales of Pomnia Co-opx2. No more warm-ups on the first round, second round, third round. Let's see how Team Parachupa, which is Koopah and Tenshi, did on Moon Co-opx2.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Oh, we're on
We're over here.
Oh. Okay, so we have Bochi, the Cube, and Parachupa currently starting off with Death Moon. Any thoughts on the chart?
It has okay, let me see. There's a lot of transitions, and then I think a lot of running as well. There's definitely one section where they'll kind of like go from their side to the half doubles to their side. It's going to be like kind of twisting back and forth.
Right.
I don't have too much experience on this chart, but we'll see how these troopers handle it. Here.
Is there a spin? Yeah, that is a spin. Okay.
Oh, they are holding it.
This is where chart knowledge comes in handy.
It is a valid strat though, but damn. Oh, there. Okay, there you go. Now it's like they go to their side,
Right,
back to the half, middle.
And now again. I think the most important part was not dropping the hold on the spin section. Oh.
It's tricky because it's like you have to shift your balance a bit more front, but you also want to like lean back a bit for the bar. So it gets a bit tricky when you're in the front.
Oh.
That was a good recovery though.
No
Dang.
traffic jam there.
And now you have the same pattern again, but with holds thrown into the mix. And now 16s. Nice.
Well done.
Excellent! You did a really great job!
28.
Wow!
Very
New
solid performance.
record!
The person who booed at the background was me, and I'm sorry, Koopah and Tenshi, if that offended you. The tournament rules did not state that the contestant must not perform the grab hold, which is using both hands to hold the 2 red arrows pads and 1 center step pads. The contestant are totally fine to cheese the long note spin patterns by performing the grab holds. Let's see how Ashnikko and I did on Demon Co-opx2.
It looks like they have an S on it, which doesn't necessarily beat Paratroopa's recent score, but based on the performance from the qualifiers, we'll see if anything changes.
They're currently discussing possibly strategies on how to attack certain parts of the chart.
2, 1.
Do you think they're gonna do the spins, or do you think they're gonna?
Ooh, so they were kind of doing some performance on the qualifiers as well, so I might think they might do the spin, but we'll see.
Okay.
Are they daring enough to do the spin?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, perfectly timed spin too.
They nailed the jump too.
Ooh, that one was slightly tricky, but
A little rocky, but they seem to be stabilizing on that pattern.
that almost looked like a collision, but they were able to avoid it.
Alright, here we go.
Oh. Recovered nicely. That's gonna be. That was a solid performance. I'm not sure which way it's gonna swing.
I have no clue what that's gonna be.
985.
You're awesome!
Ooh, that is super close.
Wow!
Like
Just
New
over 1,000.
record!
8, 5, 3, 7, 8.
Or just under, sorry.
Very close. Very close. That's exciting.
Very
Now-
close. Unfortunately, looks like paratroopers are gonna have to put in some work here. Not sure
Game
yet.
over!
The next song is about death, so you know they're out for death.
Yeah, they're literally here fighting for their lives
Pump it
on
up!
this co-op tournament now.
I want to talk a little bit about the spin patterns on Demo Co-opx2. The origin of that spin patterns comes from Beethoven virus old charts, while you using one foot to focus on storm the center step paths, while the other foot focus on using your whole body to spin. However, on Demo Co-opx2, no matter what color you focus on the left side one person execute the spin patterns, but the last long notes ends on the blue arrows at the corners, while the other person on the right side also perform the spin patterns normally, but the final or last long note focus on the red arrows on the centers. The next pick is Eyes of Death Co-opx2, so let's see how Koopah and Tenshi did on Eyes of Death Co-opx2.
Were they able to pick it? Or
Well,
actually, I don't know how this
is.
is. Oh, okay. Oh, okay,
They
gotcha.
must have seen it and possibly went like, we're too overfishing.
Yeah. That might be it. They might have had the chart knowledge beforehand because they did get a record on it before. Okay, now Ice of Death. Let's see here.
This one's relatively straightforward. The gimmick is there a gimmick in
There is a gimmick.
It's just it's a very slow, skippy one though. It's not as bad as like the one in Double X, where the arrows are complete. skip, it's kind of like a half skip. So you get to see the arrows twice the same time.
Yeah. I don't like the new gimmick, but it is what it is.
It does make it easier to read, so for beginners or people who've never really played
That
the
is
card
true.
beforehand, it's easier to just sight read it.
That is true, though. Yeah. It's not fitting, but it does help with that.
Right here, that's it.
Still going strong with that combo. Let's try to hit 2,000. Oh, okay, that's my bad. I'm sorry. That wasn't intentional.
Simple drop here.
Handling this ending really nicely. A little chaotic here, but they full comboed it. This is looking like a good song for them. Good job.
Wow! You're
986 287.
Wow! New record!
I want to explain a little bit about accepted Co-opx2 gimmicks. Before the latest version of Pump Up game, which is Pump Up Phoenix. This song was first appears in Pump Up Double X, and it has the visual gimmicks that follow the music visually. However, in the latest version of Pump Up games and Pump Up Phoenix, the gimmicks was totally modified, and it's not visually follow the music, but the execution still follow the music. Not everyone's a fan of it, but unfortunately we have to enjoy the games. Let's see how Ashnikko and I executed as a dead Co-opx2.
Okay, 2, 1, pump. Good start so far. A couple of grades, but doesn't seem to be impeding their performance overall.
Seems like they are very familiar with this card.
Now, I don't recall, did they have a score on this before?
Yeah, but I think it's just that the song is very easy.
Ah.
You just understand how that rhythm of the song goes, especially in that beginning part. As long as you don't rush the drills, it's very easy to score.
Makes sense. They hit 2,000. Getting the really chaotic transitions. Oh. Ah!
One miss on the very final drill.
But that's okay, because that probably cinches them to the next round. With an impressive score of 996 076.
Wow!
Oh, sorry.
New
My bad.
record!
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Well done.
Alright, good job to Boshi and the Cube for moving on. Paratrooper is still in the game though, so watch out for them.
Oh, you're not.
What's up?
I'm not blaming Ashnikko for choke eyes of deck Co-opx2 because after both players executed the stair gimmicks pattern at the end, the person who focused on blue color arrows have to use the whole body to turn around and execute the drill, which is you using both feet to alternate the arrows, and after that they have to jump and finish it with the bracket, which you use 2 feet to hit 2 arrows and 1 center step. As the commentator said, Team Bochi the Q, which is Ashnikko and I, had higher score on the first 2 picks, which are Demon Co-opx2 and Eyes of Death Co-opx2. So both teams didn't need to play Tales of Pioneer Co-opx2. And Team Bochi the Q, which is Ashnikko and I, will move on to the 3rd round where we had to face the team type jkwonn, which are DammitKevin and jkwonn. While Team Paratrooper, which is Koopah and Tenshi, had to go down to the loser bracket where they have to face either Team 805, which are Chips Rule and Pay to Win, or Team Toskit, which are Dappy and Amanda Toast. Let's move on to the 3rd round winner bracket where the best of 3 rules still apply. There is a match between Team Bochi the Kill, which is Ashnikko and I, versus Team Taekwondo, which is DammitKevin and jkwonn. I remember the band pick this time. There were 5 co-op charts, which are Fire Destiny Co-opx2, Power Madness Co-opx2, Mope Mope Co-opx2, Yoro Piku Piku Yoro Co-opx2, and Boka Co-opx2. Team Taekwondo, which are DammitKevin and jkwonn, banned first, and they banned Yoro Piku Piku Yoro Co-opx2. Ashnikko wanted to ban Boka Co-opx2, but I stopped him because I don't want to harm somebody. And I told him to ban Power Madness Co-opx2 because that chart is new and extremely hard. I don't want to harm Ashnikko. Team Taekwondo will start to play first, so let's see how they execute it. Fire of Destiny Co-opx2.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh. Thanks for attending the tournament as well. I'm glad you are back home safe. Oh, you are right. It's hella jumpy. Colors are changing. That's hella trippy.
And the next part here will be a slowdown with some of the hops they're doing.
One great, but that's okay.
Benny disease. Slight gradual ramp of difficulty there.
Ooh, slight full drop. They're going still very strong.
Alright, last part here. Little drop on the cross. Oh, a traffic collision.
Yeah, they just have to keep running back and running in circles.
A little unfortunate there at the end, but overall a clean run otherwise. And that lands them at 985.743. double S plus. Still very good score.
Very solid score for Bochi the Cube to fight against.
In the middle of the song where the long notes start to change the colors, both players have to do a diagonal twist to be able to move to the other side of the paths. Let's see how Ashnikko and I execute it in Fire Destiny Co-opx2.
Based on their performance so far, they have been upscoring their record, so we'll see how they do.
A little free song, chit chat.
3, 2, 1. Good opening so far.
Very deep chart. Now let's see how they handle the slowdown. He says it's coming.
One grade. Same as the previous team, but just on a different part.
And as I say that, commentators first.
My bad.
I should just stop talking.
Wait, what?
I should just stop talking.
I think we both should, but we can't because we're on commentary. But they handled that section very well, even with that one miss. Oh, that was a lot of combo that just popped up.
Same spot where they got it last.
Yeah, that crossover transition is really it's kind of awkward timing. Here comes a chaotic transition. Keep going back and forth. Ooh, and they full comboed that part. Good job.
No, definitely, I think 3 or 4 misses. Under.
And they are now 992.
You're the best!
992, 6.8. Well done.
Superb game, no misses. Wow. Very solid. So it looks like they will take Fires of Destiny.
We may be 1-0 on Fire of Destiny Co-opx2, but the next pick is Mope Mope Co-opx2. The song made by Leaf, visualized by Opti animation. It's a happy song in the beginning, but starting the middle of the song to the end, the song is scary. Let's see how DammitKevin and jkwonn execute the Mope Mope Co-opx2.
Oh, they have an S on it. That's pretty good. Okay, so they know what they're doing. So we'll see if they stay in place or if they jump around. Ooh, they do the spin. And that spin rewards them handsomely with a lot of points.
So I've been just told that there is no rule that prevents you from playing the chart like singles if you want to. So if they really were to just stay in place for the bracket jumps, that would be technically legal.
I wonder if they know that rule, but that is going to be interesting. My god. They handled overall that slowdown pretty well. That is very annoying to read. One slight miss up, but overall it's like they got the spins, they got the really annoying transitions.
We have Dark Mope Mope coming up, so now we got holds. This is tough because you have to walk while your partner is just screaming holds as well. So you want to walk without being in their way. And the hard part now, bracket jumps.
Oh, they're going
Seems like
for
they're
it.
doing it legit.
Yeah, they really need to use the bar to like fling them across. It is.
Now you gotta walk without bumping in their way while they're jumping.
Holy shit. They're going for it. Their life bar did not move.
Yep. And the ending. Get ready. There you go. Well done.
Wow,
71, 941.
That just looks so unfun, but that was a really good showing by the Taekwondo.
Have you ever personally played this chart?
I played it, but I only did the singles technique.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, they hauled. Shit. Damn, that was really good.
After Team Taekwondo, which is DammitKevin and jkwonn, played Mope Co-opx2, I thought about execute the bracket jump patterns in the middle of the scary part of the songs by just jumping forward and backwards instead in the side. However, Ashnikko want to play Mope Co-opx2 legit, and we decided to execute the bracket jumps by jumping around. So let's see how Ashnikko and I executed Mope Co-opx2.
2, 1, come! Okay, let's see if they do the spin or not too. And they're opting to do
Only
the
on red
spin.
side. And honestly, for the blue side, because you are spinning backwards, people approach it differently. You could start facing backwards and then do the spin that way if you don't want to spin backwards. But double stepping works as well, as you can see in this case.
That is legal. Yep. Good intro so
Honestly,
far.
Very good combo count, considering that pattern is probably one of the hardest ones in this chart.
I think it's still neck and neck between this team and the previous team. They both missed in the same places,
Alright, now we got the walking section.
but they do get the hold here, so we'll see what happens now. Ooh. They did drop a hold there.
That's going to be worth a lot.
Similar to what the last team did too. So they are neck and neck right now. Ooh, this is going to be super close. Ooh, they handle this very nicely.
Ooh, a little bit too slow on the ending.
And then nice.
Ah, a miss on the final hold as well.
The performance on both teams was pretty similar, so we'll see. Oh! 9-4-3.
So Taekwondo does take Mope, so we will be going to song number 3, which will be Boca.
That's exciting.
And Boca, as a chart, is insanely hard because it incorporates tops that involve turning on the ending of that.
Game over.
Yeah, feel free to show the signs here. You're good. You good.
Because both teams are 1-1, both teams had to play Boca Co-opx2, and it's a Korean pop song sung by Korean girls band Dreamcatchers. That Co-opx2 is very new. It's very well known for jump spam. Let's see how Team Taekwondo, which is DammitKevin and jkwonn, executed Boca Co-opx2.
Let's wish them good luck.
Honestly, I like this song, but aside from the co-op chart, like the singles 21 and the doubles 23 is so hard.
Yeah. It's unique.
It's just stuff I'm not very good at.
Yeah, those bracket jumps are miserable. They're very hard to execute. They're not straightforward at all.
Up staircase. Again. Again. Build up into the first jump section. Here we go.
Ooh. Very good. One miss, that's okay.
Now they get a small break, but don't relax too much. You still got holds to be on.
Those transitions have some fake outs attached to them. That's very interesting. Like, it's telling you to go in one direction, but then immediately pulling you back.
Yeah, it's called the fake out.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Alright, here we go. Last jumps.
Oh, now it's the side jumps.
You know the final ending.
That looks so
Solid
hard.
life bar. A 971. A very good score for a hard chart like this, where there's very little room for error in terms of scoring well.
That ending just looked really uncomfortable. But yeah, that life bar did not move at all. That was very good.
Well done to Team Taekwondo. Let's see what Bochi the Cube can respond with now.
I'm very excited. I'm really curious what's going to happen now.
As always, because it's Korean pops, these videos will get copyright claims. Let's see how Ashnikko and I executed book at Co-opx2.
I think getting mentally prepped for this chart is so important, because if you're not ready for that section and you slip up or you wait too long to do those hops, your chances at scoring a 970 and up just dramatically decreases from that point on.
3, 2, 1. Alright. Let's wish them good luck. They might know the dance. That's pretty cool. Slight balance there, but picking it back up.
I think it's so interesting watching the difference between these two teams on that staircase pattern, because you can do it either way, but when you hold on to the bar, instead of freehanding that staircase pattern, it makes it put some tension on your arm.
Exactly. And here comes the first section. I think those holds are kind of posing some difficulty there.
How they do on these next ending sections will determine if they can beat the score.
It's going to be a tough score to beat, but it's anyone's game right now. Ooh, that's tricky. Good job.
My
960.
Down by 10K.
Wow! New record!
Taekwondo takes the win in this winner's final.
Very solid performance overall by both teams.
Honestly, I made the wrong decisions. On Boca Co-opx2, the person who focused on the blue notes is harder than the person who focused on the red notes. The final score is 2-1 and the winner is Team Taekwondo, which is jkwonn and DammitKevin, and they will move on to the grand finale, while Team Bochi the Q, which is Ashnikko and I, will go down to the loser brackets. Let's recap what happened in the loser bracket. On the first round of the loser bracket, where Team 805, which is Chipsuwu and Pay to Win, versus Team Toskit, which is Dudley and Amanda Toast. Team 805, which is Chipsuwu and Pay to Win, managed to get higher score on the first two picks, so they managed to eliminate Team Toskit, which is Amanda Toast and Dudley, out the tournaments. And Team 805, which is Chipsuwu and Pay to Win, will move on to the second round loser bracket. On the second round loser bracket, Team Parachupas, which is Koopah and Tenshi, had to face Team 805, which is Chipsuwu and Pay to Win, and they managed to track each other to the tiebreakers. However, Team Parachupa, which is Koopah and Tenshi, managed to get higher score on the tiebreakers, so they managed to eliminate Team 805 out of the tournaments. And which means that it's going to be a rematch on the third round loser bracket between Team Parachupa, which is Koopah and Tenshi, versus Team Bochi the Kid, which is Ashnikko and I. On the third round loser bracket, where the best of 3 rules still apply, the tournament host gathered Team Parachupa, which is Koopah and Tenshi, and Team Bochi the Kid, which is Ashnikko and I, comes together to see what were the 5 Co-opx2 charts that were randomly generated on the tournament host PC. And those 5 charts were Kashoshincha Co-opx2, Rising Star Co-opx2, Sarabande Co-opx2, What's Up Dope Co-opx2, and the, oh my god, Canon D Co-opx2. Team Parachupa, which is Koopah and Tenshi, banned first, and they banned What's Up Dope Co-opx2, which leads me to a difficult decision. Should I ban Sarabande Co-opx2 or should I ban Canon D Co-opx2? After a long thinking, I decided to ban Canon D Co-opx2. I know in the second round winner bracket, Parachupa start to play first, so I decided on the third round loser brackets, our teams start to play first. So let's see how Ashnikko and I executed Kashoshincha Co-opx2.
You know, I hope all these teams do well, but I am very curious about Sarabon, so I hope it's a tie. But we'll see. Oh. Or, you know, if they're really motivated enough that they don't want to play Sarabon. Yeah. Sarabonde, I don't know how to pronounce it.
And like, I think it's so interesting that they chose to play first this round. Like, are they trying not to stay cold? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Because for me, like, I would honestly rather just take my time and just look at other people playing first.
Yeah, especially on this song. That's so stamina heavy. Alternatively, maybe because Paratroopa just recently went, it might be sort of like a nice grace period for Paratroopa to recover. One miss, but really good accuracy on that drill. This is going to be a tough score to beat.
Right?
Ooh. The Cannon D-like runs.
They're still alive. And this is just the halfway point. Still got another final run coming up.
Ooh, they got that. Yeah, they were forced to do a diagonal cut that way. That's very rude of the chart.
Little traffic jam there. Well done though, considering how they bumped into each other but still managed to hit some of them. Not bad at all. A 958-650
Wow!
to start off.
Record!
Oh, paratrooper planning, paratrooper preparing.
You can see Koopah at the frame, walking up. Lots of thoughts in his mind. Let's see what he's got cooking.
Game
I'm excited.
over.
This is a good set.
I made a huge mistake, misread the pattern at the end, and ended up having Ashnikko and I bump to each others. Let's see how Team Paratrooper, which is Koopah and Tenshi, did on Kasoshincha Co-opx2.
As long as you know the transitions, then I think a higher scroll speed should be good. Yeah.
No 3-2-1 pump either. They're
Dude,
just going for it.
Yeah, they're ready to get this. But this might prove an advantage too, because their default AV is like 550. I don't know what they put it for this one, but probably similar.
Well, I mean, considering how Koopah reads, I believe, I think he reads like a 7. No, he reads like a 660 or 680 for double.
Oh wow, holy, that's fast.
I mean, that's why like they're probably used to reading a little faster. And like it goes back to like that same issue. If you're used to reading fast and you read a slow speed for a co-op, it might mess with your timing.
Gotcha. They are really on point with this so far. Oh
They keep
shit!
the combo.
Yo, what the fuck?
Overall, pretty solid so far.
Almost 2,000 combo with this. That's very insane.
Last run. Yeah, the switch call from Koopah PIU here.
Ooh. Okay, that's a
One
very
miss
solid
into the
performance.
staircase. Very well done. That should be an S, I think. Almost.
Oh.
969. Not quite an S, but just so close.
Record!
Nice job, Paratroopers.
They were streaming a lot of grades on some of the drills and some of the streams, but overall, their performance was like very solid across the board.
Yeah,
So
like maybe a few less grades, and they would have had the 970.
Yeah.
After both team play Kasoshincha Co-opx2, Team Paratroopers, which is Koopah and Tenshi, is on the lead with a score of 1-0. And both team start the second pick, which is a Rising Star Co-opx2. Before Team Bochi the Cube, which is Ashnikko and I played Rising Star Co-opx2, people have to remember that Kasoshincha Co-opx2 is a very hard Co-opx2 chart, and Ashnikko had reached his limit, and he was very tired to the point that he cried mid-tournaments, and I had to cheer him up and let everybody knows that Ashnikko can totally got Rising Star Co-opx2. So let's see how Ashnikko and I deal with Rising Star Co-opx2.
Alright, looks like they're ready. Alright, best of luck to Bochi the Cube.
simple hold taps and walking.
This part is nice. This part is chill.
Alright, here's the first hard part.
Nicely executed.
One more time. Okay. Now hold twist into crosses just after this part. And then you gotta cross.
It's so hard to do without the bar. Nice.
Very well done. Honestly, a very clean run. Should land them a pretty good score at 992, 760. With 3 misses and none of the holds being those misses, which is so important because a lot of those awkward twists when you're transitioning into those holds, the moment you miss one, you lose that chance to score a triple S.
Right.
I want everyone to remember not to be toxic to any individual appears in these videos. I believe Ashnikko had tried his best and everyone should give him some support and comfort. Let's see how Team Parachupas, which is Koopah and Tenshi, deal with Rising Star Co-opx2.
Alright, good luck to Parachupa. A little hiccup there, but it's still early enough.
Not the best start, but like when you're going into a song like this, it's best not to let those little things affect your mentality. Just keep pushing on and try to clear up any errors that might come up.
Exactly. And it looks like they're back into it.
And I would like to remind everyone that if we do go to song 3, it will be Sarabande. So, depending on how these two are feeling, if they do decide to put in a little less effort to save energy for Sarabande because they think they're not going to score as high, that is a valid strategy too.
That is a good strat. Yeah, those transitions are so hard to do.
Yeah, I think it's very likely that this one will go to Bochi the Cube. There's too many holds that like we're missing here.
But still a good showing overall. And an even more exciting showing for the next song.
Right. Yeah, you can see them smiling. They know, like, they didn't do too hot.
Wow, fantastic!
They did get a 971, but
Wow!
not quite the mark.
Record!
Well, wish granted, we're going to see Sarabande.
Yeah, we're good.
Because both teams had a score of 1-1, both teams had to enter the tiebreaker of the third round loser bracket, which is Sarabande Co-opx2. And for those who haven't seen the chart, the person who focuses on blue is harder than the person who focuses on red, because there's a lot of transition that force the person who focuses on blue to execute the patterns without any bars at the back. So let's see how Team Mochi the Gift, which is Ashnikko and I, deal with Sarabande Co-opx2.
Okay. Good luck to Bochi the Cube. Top gimmicks having a little bit of difficulty, but they're recovering back well. Under. Yeah, that's an uncomfortable transition. They're definitely pushing. They're trying to get as many notes as possible. Just at that score.
Staircases and turns in the middle of those.
What the fuck is this chart? Wow, holy shit.
It's just a little bit of everything, and then you get jumps with your break. Last run.
My god.
Staircase.
Good push. Wow, okay.
At 860, 499. And considering how, like, this is probably a stamina chart, and the players on Paratrooper are used to playing anywhere in the range from 20s all the way up to 25s, they do inherently have an advantage going into this chart because this is almost like something they deal with every time they push hard in a long session.
That is going to be interesting to see. I'm wondering how much of their stamina will carry them throughout the chart.
Game over.
As you can see, Sarabande Co-opx2 totally destroy us. But how about Team Paratrooper, which is Koopah and Tenshi? Let's find out.
Yeah, and like this goes back to the point where Tenshi was saying like they were treating Rising Star as a break because if they know they're gonna have to play Sarabande and they're playing second, they know what number they have to beat to win.
Right.
So they can kind of like pace themselves accordingly, and maybe if they want to save energy, they don't have to do every single turn as much as they could, and as cool as it would be to do all of it, because as soon as they win this one, they're playing another set of co-op against the next team. So the strategy of conservation of stamina really plays in here.
Right. That pacemaker is definitely going to help them sort of gauge like where they need to be and like how much health, what kind of combo, etc., etc.
Like imagine playing a song like Garboy Full and then only having like a 20-second timer to pick your next song. Like that's essentially what it would be.
Alright, good luck to Paratrooper. We'll see how they perform.
I have no doubt they all know how this part goes because it's so iconic to the song.
Whether you're playing the D21 or the D24, you have a sense of that stop gimmick. Definitely a strong opening leading into the first run.
Few misses, life bar still solid. And it's just singles, except for the cross here.
They collided, but their life
traffic
bar,
jam.
but the life bar is still unfazed. Ooh. Okay.
Alright, they made it to the break. Alright, final section. Let's see how they handle it. High push, no good.
They almost stage passed it. That's really impressive.
Very close. Well done.
Wow. A solid performance.
26 to 32.
Okay.
And with that, Song 3 goes to Paratroopas, and they will take the win and move on to the next round.
Dang. Props to both teams for playing that. This makes for good content.
I was cheering at the back, hope Team Paratroopa, which is Koopah and Tenshi, passed Sarabande Co-opx2, but they lost all of the hell bar. But it doesn't matter because congratulations Team Paratroopas to make it to the grand finales, while Team Bochi the Kill, which is Ashnikko and I, will stay in the third place of the Co-op division of the final audition episode 1. I know you guys want to see who is the winner of the Co-opx2 divisions of the final audition episode 1 tournaments. Which team won the first place, which team won the second place. So let's find out right now. The match between Team Taekwondo, which is DammitKevin and jkwonn, and Team Paratroopa, which is Koopah and Tenshi, is in the grand finale and still apply the best of 3 rules. And the picks are Conflict, Co-opx2, Club Night, Co-opx2, and Lucid, Pump Up Edit, Co-opx2. Conflict is a song made by Siromaru and Cranky. It's a very famous rhythm game songs, and it was first appear in Pump Up Double X, which is a previous version of the Pump Up games. However, the song was removed out of Pump Up Phoenix when the game was released, and it takes a year later for the songs to be revived back to Pump Up Phoenix. Let's see how Team Paratroopa, which is Koopah and Tenshi, deal with Conflict Co-opx2.
Definitely a tricky chart, but compared to some of the other charts we've seen, not as bad. Sarabande is definitely significantly harder. So, what's also interesting is that Paratrooper is immediately going on, so I don't know if that's going to affect their performance, but we'll see. The best chart. Yes.
And like, I would like to bring up the fact that the last time I checked, their AV was 600, which is just under like what they normally would read for doubles, like nothing crazy. So treating it like a single start, because that is what it is not too hard. I think passing this chart shouldn't be an issue for them.
I don't think it should, yeah.
It's just about their accuracy. Like when they're doing those gallops on one foot and crossing at the same time. You got a first major break here where you gotta walk around in the bolts.
Nice little recovery period. We're going to have to check on the accuracy. They were streaming a couple grades in that first stream section, so I don't know how much it'll affect them.
Alright, we got the build up, just simple taps. And then we're gonna go into bracket ops with a glitch gimmick.
I like the glitch gimmick. I'm glad they kept it in.
This is like so iconic to the Conflict song. Few misses on that twist. But going into the stream, a solid combo. And it's like grades every now and then, but it's so hard to like stay on sync here. be their recovery pattern right here.
Oh, it's that Salt Lake Seacoast post kind of thing.
Yeah,
Jay.
just the ending. I got a final cross. Very well done. That will land them at a 928.417. Not bad, especially considering they've been playing back-to-back co-op sets for like the last 3 rounds. Very good score.
Yeah. And now they're in grand finals. That's very exciting. Oh shit. Oh, we got the support squad coming in,
Game over.
supporting the homies.
As you can see, Conflict Co-opx2 is a very hot Co-opx2 chart. Just like Sarabande Co-opx2, both players have to make sure that they are not getting tired really quickly, because both Sarabande Co-opx2 and Conflict Co-opx2 test both players' stamina. Let's see how Team Taekwondo, which is jkwonn and DammitKevin, deal with Conflict Co-opx2.
Okay. By these ones, he knows. He knows.
2, 1, come! Alright, let's wish them good luck.
In a desperate conflict with a ruthless enemy.
Still keeping the full combo strong.
They definitely have a lot less weight count as of
Yeah.
now,
I
starting
think,
from the intro, and I think it has to do with like them being able to take a longer break.
yeah. Yeah, I think they are coming out with a stronger intro.
Let's see how they do in the glitch gimmick part, because those bolts are worth more notes than your normal like hit note. So we'll see how, like, when that twist comes up, you can hit all of those parts.
Yeah.
Because that could honestly be a deciding factor. I think Paratroopers missed one of them.
Let battle commence.
Alright, first one. Ooh, okay, that was really good.
They hit pretty much all of them, except for
Yeah.
a few. But the ones they missed, they weren't worth very much.
Yeah. They got the chonky ones.
Twist.
Now it's getting tricky. Now it's like the accuracy is sort of going back and forth. But it's also a stage pass. Good job.
Solid life arc throughout the whole song.
I knew you could do it.
950, 482. Well done.
Record.
I think it was so important for them to hit all of those like bracket hops.
Yeah,
Because if you miss one, that's minus, I think, 15 or something like that.
exactly. They built up so much combo through that.
Yeah.
The interesting. Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Going into song 2 will be Club Night.
For those who haven't seen Club Night Co-opx2 charts, the song was made by Maduke, and the song was first appears in Pamyap Double X. And Club Night Co-opx2 has the histories of being playable as only one person. However, everyone wants to play safely, so they stick with having two people to execute Club Night Co-opx2. Let's see how the team paratrooper, which is Koopah and Tenshi, played Club 9 Co-opx2.
Alright, best of luck to Paratroopa.
It looks like they will both be playing. So this chart has alternating jumps between players. So one is on the downbeat and one is on the upbeat.
For those of you at home, if you're interested, try reading the chart as a doubles chart.
Alright, they make it to the break section and they gotta rebuild their life bar here.
I think there's like one big hold that gives them like 1,000 combo. Yep.
And one person walks while the other person does something. Gotta let go of the bar here. And we switch. Pops. Well done. Solid life bar. That'll land them a 968, 343. Almost an S.
Wow! New record!
Very good run by Paratroopa.
I think the hardest part, if you're unfamiliar with this chart, are those alternating hops.
Yeah.
If you can't do that part consistently, your score is just gonna tank.
Exactly. And especially around the half, like the half double section, there's like kind of, the transitions are a bit, they come at you a bit quicker than expected. And they're also alternating, so it's just very hard to like gauge it.
Right.
Yeah.
Fun facts about the long notes in the middle of the song where it rewards 1000 combos. For some reason, even when people miss those long notes, the game still rewards people 1000 combos anyway. Let's see how Team Taekwondo, which is jkwonn and DammitKevin, deals with Club 9 Co-opx2.
A moment of silence as they gain their focus.
2, 1, pop!
And we're off.
Oh, this is gonna be exciting.
Oh, Red's a little early on those.
Yeah, the alternating rhythms are tricky here.
Wow, very solid. Kind of just cruising through that section. Oh, traffic jam there. Very clean run.
I can't really tell. It could
I
go
have
either
no
way.
idea how it's gonna turn out.
Yeah. Oh! Okay, I guess that's it then. It looks like Taekwondo gets Conflict in Club Night and wins the overall co-op tournament.
Taekwondo close out the grand finals 2-0.
Solid run.
Game over.
So it's looking like Taekwondo is going to take first, Paratroop is going to take second, and then Bochi the Cube is going to take third.
So there we have it. We have the winners. Congratulations to Team Taekwondo's for won the first place of the Co-opx2 divisions of the final audition episode 1 tournaments. And the Team Paratroopers, which is Koopah and Tenshi, had tried their best. It's okay. You are the runner-ups of the Co-opx2 divisions of the final audition episode 1 tournaments. And that ends with Team Bochi the Cube, which is Ashnikko and I, won the third place of the Co-opx2 division of the final audition episode 1 tournaments. And we cannot forget about the prize. Let's see what the tournament's hosts give to the winners of the Co-opx2 divisions of the final audition episode 1 tournaments.
Okay, so now we both can talk. Okay,
Alright,
cool.
so currently doing awards right now.
Oh yeah, thank you, Sil. Yeah, we will do our best tomorrow, hopefully. Yes.
Yeah, once I'm out of here, I'm going to bed. I'm asleep.
And me, I need to eat. I've been withheld from food long enough.
Yeah, didn't you say you were gonna get dinner at like 5?
Yeah.
And here we are. It's almost 10.
Forced labor.
Second place, we have Paratrooper.
And in first place, give it up for Team Taekwondo.
Yeah, hopefully you can attend upcoming tournaments as well. Yeah, it looks like there's Byte, there's probably CHQ as well, but yeah.
We're taking a group photo right now. And for tomorrow's schedule, I believe it starts at 12:30.
Something like that. Yeah.
For upper division. And I'm not sure, but it should take a little longer, right? Because
I'm not sure. Well, it'll take a little longer because there's like 19 competitors at least.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Byte's kind of far, you're right. But it's a good tournament. It's definitely really massive now. But yeah, huge shout outs to the people playing co-op today. Our lovely staff showing off their medals.
There we have it, guys. We won this medal. And I also PM Rom if he wants a medal too, but he said no because he didn't arrive at Factory T-Ball on the tournament's day, 20th of July and 21st of July. So he said himself that he didn't deserve to get medals. That's the reason why I got one more medals. And I also asked Ashnikko if he want to give the envelope prize, and he said yes as well. And once again, I want to put my medal back to the closet because I'm not a type of person who use my prize to decorate the wall. I want to stay humble because there's a lot of people who play so much better than me and Ashnikko. Both Ashnikko and I have this mindset to join the tournaments just to have fun and to meet people we haven't seen before and make friends, make memories. And we had such a good times there. Our experience at the final audition episode 1 tournaments at Factory T-Ball are very fun, and we also hope that there will be the final audition episode 2 tournaments coming in the futures. Before this video ends, I want to thank Vitamins for hosting the tournament, and I can't wait to see if the final audition episode 2 can be happens in the future. So yeah guys, thanks you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.
No, I hope for the episode 2, we're gonna bring, I hope more people are gonna be coming.
So looks like Henny brought up Final Audition Episode 2
Foreshadow.
in the near future.
Oh, near.
Of course, you know, just gotta have a time for a break, some planning, but of course nothing is official yet, right? But there was some mentioning.
DDR, you had tournaments here? Pumping up is just wow. Who knows? Maybe you might have the ICT. Who knows? Anything. I want this to be a safe place for people to have dance games playing. That's all I really want. You guys really feel
Nothing, again, nothing is planned, nothing is set in stone. He did mention a Final Audition Episode 2. Of course, again, it's going to take a lot of planning and stuff if we do confirm it. But nothing is confirmed.
But I will say that is a good thing to hear, because that means obviously the vendor is cool with this tournament and loved the way it turned out enough to where the vendor is on board for another one.
Yes.
So that means everyone here was very respectable.
Guys, you need to give a round of applause for Riot. This guy was the one who came to me with the idea to make this happen.
Yep.
And for me, all I said was, let's make this happen. And this guy, he took care of everything. He planned it all out, and he made sure everyone was having a great time. So this wouldn't have happened without
Yes, if you guys can hear it, Ryan was the one that organized everything from the ground up. And then he reached out to a couple of us to help out with the event. I was one of them. And then, yeah, so hearing just now, planning for this event started back in January. So it took a lot of planning, you know, gathered what we can to do to make this happen. Again, thank you to our other staff that helped out, Blake here, Kevin and Gillian, that's standing right behind me. So
with that being said, we have any final goodbyes to close us off?
Yeah, so again, just the gist of it, this turned out to be a really good event. It seemed very positive for both Henny and Factory Tea Bar. Again, we tried to make this happen. We did our best to make it very smooth, you know, and I'm really happy how it all turned out. I'm glad for all the people that showed up to participate, to spectate, or even watching the stream. I'm very, very happy with this. I do hope, you know, we start planning for the next one. Again, of course, nothing confirmed yet, but yeah, I think that's going to wrap up the Final Audition Episode 1 tournament. Thank you again, everybody. We are closing out.
Thank y'all for watching. We will catch y'all on the next episode.
Shika no ko no ko no ko ko shtan tan. Shika no ko no ko no ko